Knock, and UndeadJim has just denied him.
Yes, he is going to go
That's what we want to
Jax.
see.
I think that's what the crowd wants to see as well, going by that reaction. It's interesting to see what variation he's going to go with. Jim started the game out playing Pumped Up. He was a very, very big fan of Pumped Up. But then when the game kind of, transitioned in terms of the meta towards more pressure and your cancel strings, he kind of picked up heavy weapons and experimented in what that variation can do that Pumped Up can't. So it's interesting to see if he'll stick with the heavy weapons, for the entire set.
I mean, I think you made the right choice. You don't want to play Mustard in mirror.
And interesting now, Mustard has actually gone back to Bone Shaper. He's not gone to he's not gone to Imposter.
Okay, both players just feeling each other out. Gets the forward 4. What's the guess going to be? Goes for the safe stuff, the guaranteed chip.
Now Jim is going to be very familiar with the spacing. Oh, there's a nice rocket there to get through the Hellsparks.
I mean, the advantage Jim's got in this matchup is that he plays both characters.
Exactly. Nice dash punch just to get in. That moves there is only -4, so Jim does have options afterwards. Oh.
Sends him away, goes for the unblockable setup, catches him with a projectile anyway. First round to Mustard.
And Mustard with a heavy meter lead in this as well.
Yeah, I mean, another thing about Bone Shaper, you don't really need to burn your meter unless you're getting a combo, or if you want to go for the guaranteed sort of pressure.
Oh, Jim,
not expecting it.
He blocks the overhead but doesn't punish it, unfortunately.
Ooh, that was a lovely read.
Oh, poor Blanche. Nice dash.
Rest in peace, Blanche. Oh, catching going for the interactable.
Oh, he gets hit by the overhead. He's not going to get a breaker before this, so...
That was very convincing from Mustard. Goes to the fatality again.
This must be Mustard's favourite fatality.
Just love how the head floats for a minute before it falls.
Now that was very, very, very dominating there for Mustard. So I'm concerned that Jim is not going to stick with Jax, but we will see.
He's gone straight back in. Oh, maybe not.
Oh no, it's player select. So Jim is going to switch characters.
I mean, a lot of people say you can fuzzy guard Shinnok's mix-ups. I don't believe you can.
I haven't really practiced against it extensively. And when I played Mustard earlier on in the tournament, it was funny. The only time he ever did that on me is once, and it hit me. Because I was not expecting it.
I mean, you can always delay the forward 4 as well.
Mm-hmm. It's sometimes, it's more than a 50-50, no pun intended.
More than a 50-50.
But sometimes with that, especially with Shinnok's low being as fast as it is, even if you don't immediately block the low and expect the overhead, there's not really any way you can react to a 7-frame low either. So that is still a threat. So
I wonder what Jim's going to do here. He's hovering over Sonya. I didn't know Jim... Does Jim play Sonya?
Jim plays a lot of characters. I know. I've never actually played his Sonya, but I won't be surprised if he did play her.
Going Carl Weathers this time, mixing it up with the costumes. Maybe that's what he needs.
I like that he's sticking. I like that he's sticking with it, because I think, the Bone Shaper mirror. Even if Mustard really doesn't like the Bone Shaper mirror, just by maining the character, he's gonna have more knowledge and experience than someone that's only been playing the character for a short period of time.
Round 1, fight.
Oh, he starts it off with the knee, and that's really unfortunate. That could have been so much more damage.
Yeah, that could have been huge damage. Oh, dropping combos. Jim really needs to tighten up his execution if he wants to make, the impact that he needs. Thoughts out, not respecting the frames, as the Twins would say.
This is going to get Shinnok out of the corner. Oh, he blocks the overhead, but again, no punish.
Oh, the
nice read there from Mustard. That overhead is -11, and Jax has a 6-frame standing 1. So it is a fairly straightforward punish for him. Doesn't block low, unfortunately, and gets hit by that. This is going to be a reset.
Goes for the guaranteed chip. Oh, Jim getting hit by the last hit of that. And Shinnok once again just got such fast normals. I think he's down 6 frames, forward 4-7. It's very hard to sort of counter poke him.
His down 1 is 6. It's so unfortunate. Jim started out that match with basically the 2 things he needed to win the entire round.
Getting the chip damage going. Oh, not sure if that's what he wanted.
I believe that is unsafe, so...
There's not really any reason not to go for the projectile there.
Right, so now Mustard has no meter, Jim doesn't, and Jim really needs to get him in the corner. He needs to get Jax's offensive game started.
Yeah. I mean, once Jax has got you in the corner, it's very hard to get out. He's got really good pressure, really good 50-50s.
That
Nice
move by
pressure.
itself is very unsafe. I was surprised that he didn't get more off of that.
Nice confirming to the scoop. Drops the combo, but got him in the corner anyway.
Oh, nice backdash, but doesn't actually do anything with it. This is going to be the match.
And that's going to be it. 2-0 to Mustard. I mean, if you were Jim right now, what sort of... Do you think you'd switch character?
Is he looking up the fatality? Is he looking up the other fatality?
Boo! Hiss. Oh, he can't do it.
Oh no, he is. He's looking up the other one.
The Pez dispenser.
Fatality.
I like it when they use the other fatalities. Nobody wants to see the same one over and over again. Now, if I was Jim, I'd just go back to character select and just think.
Once again, yeah, just think it through a bit more.
The only thing that really let him down there was he dropped his conversions, and there was just one thing he didn't punish.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of money on the line here. Obviously, nerves coming into play, so Jim's dropping a lot of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Will he stick with Jax? Will he take the risk and do a bone shaper mirror?
I mean, either train of thought you could support here, but the one thing really, even if he does go to Bone Shaper and do the mirror,
I mean,
he's going to have to win 3 games.
The tournament rules are, if Jim switches to Shinnok, Mustard is allowed to change variation. He's gone Predator. Ooh.
And he's gone Hunter Predator.
He's gone for the dirty stuff.
Okay, now for anybody unfamiliar with Hunter Predator, as he is somewhat of a new character to the game, he has very, very good trap setups off of virtually any conversion he gets, and he's able to do that by throwing out his traps, which hit low, and he does have overheads in his combos and his neutral jump punch to try and create those hard-to-blockables.
And what a great down 4 as well. It's got
Oh,
such a great range.
no punish on the back forward 4, though.
It is fairly hard to punish. I think it's -14, but you have to be on point. It's one of those moves with very little blocks done, so you've got to be waiting for it.
It is correct. It is -14. Oh, nice down 1 to get him out there.
Nice conversion. Oh, gets caught by the jump in. I think Jim went once, yeah.
If Predator has one downside, it's that when he's in the corner, it can be tricky for him to get out.
Like many characters with slow reversals, you can't really do the reversals because you're going to get hit by fast normals.
Exactly, and Predator did not like his face getting stamped on right there.
Yeah, he made a really horrible sound.
He is angry. Oh, an EX trap. I'm not sure why he did that.
The trap does go away if he gets hit.
That's true. The EX traps, the main difference between them is that they explode immediately when they make contact with the opponent, so they essentially become a launcher.
And it is plus on block as well.
Oh, this is going to be a nice
Let's see what
conversion
set we get.
Oh, he does block.
The throw doesn't come out quite when he wanted it to.
Oh, he gets hit by the overhead.
Oh, you
doesn't
can't
block
fuzzy guard that.
Okay. This could be big if he lands this combo.
This is going to be a lot of damage.
This is for... Oh,
that
that's
would
so
have been around
unfortunate.
50%.
That combo is 56% from Predator, so if he'd have landed that, that could have been the absolute changer he needed. That string is +2.
Still, he's making a lot of good reads here. Just needs one more good hit to clean out the round. Oh, and gets caught.
Oh, and he does the low scoop.
Oh, that is... I mean, well done to Mustard. That was 3-0. Jim's not upset. Look at his smile on his face.
Jim does look very happy.
I mean, there's no shame in losing to Mustard.
No, he's a